Alrighty, so we are not doing any planting today, not doing any tillage today. They said the sun was going to come out, and it just doesn't look like it's gonna. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the grain drill, get all the soybeans cleaned out of it, and get it hooked up to a truck and get it ready to pull up to Michigan in the morning to start putting oats in. And then we're going to take my uncle's 4450 and we're going to load it onto our lowboy, and that way we don't have to drive it all the way up there. Since we don't really want to wear its tires out, and it wears tires out, and this thing only goes like 17 miles per hour, so it'd take a bit. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. Mid-morning, YouTubers. So yesterday we last night we got an unexpected half-inch of rain, so which was just a spotty storms that rolled through. So we're hoping that the ground up in Michigan that we were going to didn't get any of that rain. So that's it's kind of the hope. This is yesterday. The battery died in my GoPro, so I only got the video for a little bit. We loaded up the 4450 onto our lowboy. That Dad took the drill this morning up there to hold it behind a pickup. He took that up there because hopefully if they didn't get any rain, we will be planting up there. They're putting some oats in today, and then he'll be taking the corn planter up there. I got a couple of things on that I gotta figure out. We have an issue with our first 4 rows not putting out the correct amount of fertilizer, starter fertilizer. Not quite sure why. We talked to Precision on it, and they claim that it's a plug or a blockage after their module. So that being said, we tore it all apart, blew everything through it, and we still can't figure it out. You know, I don't know. It's really aggravating, really annoying. So I got a couple things more to try this morning. and I guess we'll go from there. Hopefully by the end of the day, Dad will be putting corn in, I'll be putting some oats in. It'll be going strong. They're saying chance of rain again tomorrow, which is Friday. I just heard that they kind of downgraded that. Might be staying south, so hopes and prayers that it does stay south, because after this, after Friday, it looks like a pretty decent stretch, and we could really hammer out some acres if that does happen. So, and then I guess there's a little turbine in the bottom here. You can see because it flows through this and up and out this top portion here. Apparently there is a turbine in here that spins, that tells it what the flow is doing. So that's what I already got the nuts off of here and here, and pull this off, pull this hose off, take it to the bench in the shop, and try to take it apart and see what we got going on. Alrighty, we got it off. There it is. That's this little guy here. And I guess way down in there, there is a propeller. Kind of looks like a boat propeller that spins and tells you what's going through. So I have to take this ring out, this black ring that goes around it, and that propeller in there, pull that propeller out, and apparently clean it. So that's what is going to happen right now. See if I can get you guys in the right place. Look at this little frickin' thing. See this? Little piece of string, I bet you, is screwing it all up. You know what? I'm gonna save that one and I give you new ones. First time opening a plastic bag, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to take this new one. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm hoping that arrow means it goes in. So, I'm going to put that back in there. like so. Then the O-ring. Like so. And pop this little guy back in there. Not too bad, actually. I was anticipating a lot worse. I got it done before the PDF that shows me how to do it, even loaded. So let's throw this back together, or back on the planter, and see what we got. All right, let's fire this thing back up. Alrighty, master switch on, setup, systems, health check, HD, manual test, yes, yes, giddy up. Oh, hang on a second. Probably would help if I turn the valve back on from the tank. Heard that helps. Let's try this again. Looking good, looking good. Before, what was happening is this encoder low total was failing, and this gallons per second actual, this is actually what it's putting out, was low. Let's display this differently. So now everything is close-ish to the same. Pressures are close to the same. So I guess we could run out and take a look at how everything's flowing out of there. Alrighty. It looks like we got good pressure. This is what they look like. That's it. That's all the fertilizer that we're putting out. Goes on each side of the seed. Just imagine that the seed is going to be basically center, so we're putting about 3/4 of an inch away. And we got good pressure, good flow through all of them now. And these things actually are very, way more user-friendly than you would think. I don't even know if I can get it set up where you can see it, but this piece here, all it does, hard to do with one hand, but maybe I pull the hose up. So there we go. So all it does is slide into this little groove. And you see that little T? Just push it in, it snaps in. And then the this metal here protects those nozzles. And I think we're good. Drain the water back out of it. Fold her up, let Dad know that we are good to go. Let's go get some corn planted. It's a little bit warm today. A little bit. It was really nice and sunny. And it clouded over, but we still got a good breeze. Jason's up there doing some field work. Dad's gonna take this tractor and planter up there to start on some no-till. I think no-till will go for sure. You're not turning the dirt over, you're just running it into some wheat stubble. So yeah, I think we're golden. Good to go. Let's get some corn in the ground. Everybody out there, when you see this video tonight, hopefully tonight, say a little prayer for all of us farmers out there that this rain does not show up over the weekend. We can get our, if this rain holds off, forecast looks pretty good through the end of May. We might be able to get a good 3/4 of our crop in before the end of the month. We're committed to running a little bit longer than that, but let's just say a little prayer that the good Lord gives us some good weather here to get going. So, and for all those farmers that are down south, man, I pray for you guys every night along with us. But I do a devotion every morning, or try to do one every morning if it's time presents itself. I know that sounds bad, but you know, if it wasn't for the Lord, we wouldn't have any of what we're doing. You always got to respect what he puts in front of us and just work with it. So alrighty, that's it for now. We'll catch up later.